Hi, it's Lance from Permanent Records, and we're back in the Netherlands, and we're going to hit some shops in Utrecht today. Follow me on this journey. Thanks. Twice a year, we travel from Los Angeles to the Netherlands to buy records. These flights are epic, super, super long, but totally worth it. We land in Amsterdam and take the train from Amsterdam to Utrecht. And today, that is where we will be getting around. I love Utrecht. It's a very cool city in the Netherlands. Very similar to Amsterdam in a lot of ways. There are canals throughout the city that obviously were used way back in the day for public transportation. Now, most folks walk or ride their bikes. There are so many bicycles in the Netherlands in general. This is the statue in the center of the city there, and our first stop is Dig It Records. I absolutely love Dig It Records. This shop is chock full of good stuff, and Bert, the owner, is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. He has had this shop for 6 or so years now, something like that. Actually, no, I think he said it was 10. And we've been going there ever since he first opened. We've developed a very good relationship with Bert. He's such a sweetheart. Very tall as well. The tallest people in the world live in the Netherlands. The average height there is seriously the tallest in the world. Also, right near Dig It, we generally try to pop into Plato. Plato's not great for buying used records generally. They're more of a new record store, but they have a very nicely put together shop, very well curated and very well organized inventory. So stop by Dig It and Plato the next time you're in Utrecht. Obviously, you can stop for some fries on the street from this place, called Mannequin Piss. Next stop, De Platboef. De Platboef is a mix of new and used records. They have a lot of CDs in this store as well. Obviously, smallish shop like most European record stores, but a very well curated selection. And then we stop at Varia World. Varia World, also a mix of new and used records. They have some pretty nice records up on the wall, a lot of prog. They bought, a couple of years ago, they bought this crazy prog and kraut collection. Just absolutely insane stuff. Heavy rock from the 70s, etc. And in the basement, that's where we're walking through right now, is where they keep all their bargain bin records. So these are all like 4, 3, 2, 1 euro records. And they have a lot of fun decorations and stuff down there as well. Highly recommend checking out Varia World. There are just tens of thousands of records in this store. This is one of the biggest stores in Utrecht, if not the biggest, primarily because of this massive basement full of cheap LPs and maxis, as they call them there. 12-inch singles are called maxis there. I absolutely love all of the bridges and tunnels and things going over the canals, the way they're lit at night. It's just such a charming city. Absolutely beautiful, and unlike anything in the U.S., because the architecture is just so much older in these European cities than anything in America. It's always a blast coming in. And if I haven't mentioned this already, everyone rides their bikes in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam, in Utrecht. Everywhere there are bicycles. There are more bicycles per capita in the Netherlands than there are in any other country as well. Go ahead and fact check me. I looked it up. This is another shop we popped in. It was raining pretty hard right before we stopped in here, so we kind of just stopped in there to stay dry for a moment, and then back out on the street. And it doesn't matter, rain or shine, People are dining al fresco all over the Netherlands, especially in the bigger cities. Again, out on their bikes, whether it's raining, snowing, sleeting, or if there's sunshine, people are getting from to fro. And you can always stop in and grab yourself a espresso martini before having Indian food and a Hogarten at one of our favorite Indian restaurants in Utrecht as well. The selection of beers, as you might imagine, is very different than what you'll get in an American grocery store or bar. I love trying new things and or old things that are renamed, like these Cool American or Cool Ranch Doritos. And one of our favorite cocktail spots is this cocktail bar called Mr. Finch. They have a very, very wide variety of different types of liquors and liqueurs, and they make a mean cocktail at this place, and the service is fantastic as well. Obviously, once all of the record stores are closed, we try to make the rounds and try as many different exotic beverages as we possibly can when in Utrecht. And then where are we here? Another local bar that had his master's voice hanging up. I think this spot, and there's a grate going down into one of the basements of one of these old taverns. Super, super cool. Love these kinds of places. And again, if you didn't believe me about the amount of bicycles in Utrecht, here's yet another bit of evidence. And last but not least, the massive bicycle parking garage. Check out how charming this is. This boat just cruising through the canals right in the heart of the city. What a beautiful, beautiful place this is, even when the sun's not out. Absolutely stunning place to visit. I highly recommend visiting the Netherlands in general and Utrecht, or Utrecht as it's properly pronounced. We don't have a whole lot of words like that in English, so it's hard to say how to pronounce that correctly. And this is the Dragon Fountain right outside of the Den Bosch train station, which is where we ended up after going to Utrecht. And just like that, we're back here in Southern California, back at the shop. Wow, what an incredible trip that was. Thank you so much for joining me on the journey. I hope you enjoyed the video. I did a little something different there where I kind of collaged together the video parts and then did a voiceover dub. I don't know if you liked it or not, but that's what I had time for this time. Stay tuned for more videos like that about our travels overseas and otherwise, and other videos about big collections that we purchased. There's a really, really big one coming up soon. The most expensive records in the shop, including a bunch of the stuff that we bought in Europe that is now on a boat coming slowly from Europe and hopefully docking here in LA, early 2026. This may be my last video of 2025. Thank you all very much for sticking with us, for subscribing to the channel and commenting on each one. I really appreciate all the comments that I get from you all, and I try to respond to each and every one, of course. Anyway, that's it for me. Take care, happy holidays, and I'll see you next year. Peace, y'all.